Yes, indeed it is. The Kamegaiazu Kiridoshi. Okay, on we go. This ain't too bad. I'm away from the road. Still enjoying the greenery, the fresh air. And it's good to come to Kamakura just before New Year, because at New Year itself it's crazy. It's one of Japan's most popular sites for New Year worshippers. So yeah, today's as good as any really. So I want to get my mission finished before I go home for the day, if I can. So this is Dewfukuji Temple to the right of me, one of Kamakura's most exquisite and little known temples. Okay, back to the pass. Hopefully this will lead us into the western suburbs of Kamakura. Hopefully I can work out how to get to the Great Buddha from there. After an ascent of 300 or 400 meters, the Kamegaiazu Pass starts heading down. And there's an English language sign about the pass, which I'll take a photo of in a minute, because I'm doing a project called Kamakura in its own words, taking pictures of all the English language tourist information signs in the city. Continuing down the pass we go. The Kamegaiazu Pass leads down into the northwestern suburbs of Kamakura City. I need to get to the southwest of Kamakura at Hase to complete this trip, but even though I'm not completely sure which way I'm going to go, I'm moderately confident I can do it within an hour. It's not a big city. It's a wonderful city, it's not a particularly big one. Heading down, you pass Dewfukuji Temple on your right. A temple I have, in all honesty, never been to. But, you know, hopefully, in the course of my Kamakura and MIURA Peninsula related projects, I'll get a chance. Anyway, back to the road. And keep heading down. This small octagonal temple is dedicated to the Buddhist god Jizo. And at the end of the road, down from the pass, there are some signs. Now, even though there is another pass which leads us on towards Hase, I'm not completely confident that it's open. So what I'm going to do is turn left past Dewfukuji Temple and head to the Great Buddha by road. Just keep heading down past houses with little moats in front, indicative I think of the way samurais used to live, afforded them a little bit of protection and separation from riff-raff. Now as I walk down towards central Kamakura, the railway, the JR Yokosuka line, is to the right of me. I need it to be to the left of me, so I'm going to keep an eye out for a level crossing, but I'm confident I'll find one soon. The famous Dewfukuji Temple to the left, but just keep following the stream and the railway south. Yeah, I can hear the bell of a level crossing ahead, which means I'll be able to cross the railway there. Walk past Dewfukuji Temple and then look for the road out west past Kamakura City Hall and out to Hase. Yep, this is where I cross over. it then. Continue on past Dewfukuji, ranked number 3 among Kamakura's 5 great Rinzai Zen temples. Some nice late afternoon light on the houses. I'd stop and take a picture if I had the energy, but I don't. I'm not sure I have the time either. Past Tatsumi Jinja Shrine. To our left, the shrine of the first great shogun, Saka no Ue no Tamuramaru. When you get level with the traffic signal next to Kinokuniya supermarket, you can turn left and walk 100 metres to Kamakura station. But I'm not going to do that. Turn right at Kinokuniya, past City Hall and out towards the western suburbs. I'm going to cross over in front of City Hall and then head up towards this tunnel here. It looks like I have to continue on through one more tunnel. Forgot about that. I haven't been this way in a while. After exiting the second tunnel, you'll see a third tunnel. But before you get there, you'll see a sign for the Great Buddha and Hasedera Temple. So turn left here. When the traffic's gone, of course. Okay. This road is 500 or 600 metres long, but as you reach the end of it, you should pick up the signs again for the Great Buddha. And in fact, if you peer over the wall, you should be able to see the Great Buddha. Okay. I'd like to head down to the beach now, before it goes dark. Okay. As you approach a junction, look out for a sign on your right. It'll tell you how to get to the Great Buddha Temple, Kotokuin. It's only 100 metres on the right to the front and only entrance to the Great Buddha. But I'm going to be turning left past Hasedera Temple to the beach. Oh, you can see the entrance to the Great Buddha. There it is. People coming out. But anyway, when I go south to the Pacific. The wonderful Hasedera Temple and its ancient statue of the Buddhist goddess Kannon is off to my right, but I'm not sure I have time to go there today before it closes. Let's have a look. But there are people still walking up there. I'll only take a couple of minutes to just go and see if I can get in. You see, if I could get in, it'd save me walking to the beach, because there's a platform at the temple on the mountainside overlooking the sea. And for me, that would be as good as reaching the Pacific, looking down on it. So let's see if I can get in. It really is a fantastic place with a wonderful history. One of my favourite temples of all. It's wonderful to come here and just take in the atmosphere. Often when I'm not as rushed as I am today, but that can't be helped. Now I wonder if the nice people are going to let me in. And I'm in Now usually I'd take my time enjoying the sights of this wonderful, wonderful place, but it's closing in 20 minutes and I don't have the time. I want to overlook the ocean to finish off my day's journey if I can. But if you would like to see the places that I've passed in greater detail, I recommend visiting the Kamakura videos channel. I'll leave a link in the description. Wonderful clip of Hasidera and one of the Great Buddha too, among other things, including the Tenen hiking course in its entirety. There's the Hall of Amida, the Buddha of the Western Paradise. Here's a poster for the great Kannon statue itself, one of the great treasures of Japan. Here's the Kannon Hall on the right. I will enter it before I leave, say a quick prayer, but first I just want to head out and show you the ocean and say goodbye for today. I did it, another coast to coast walk, and this time 80% of it was a hike from Kanazawa to Kamakura, or more accurately from Hiragata to Hase. Thank you very much for joining me and have a great 2022.